think it's starting.
Morning, sir. Our travel time to Shanghai is 11 hours, 15 minutes.
Told you we should have taken the faster flight.
I think the board prefers you wear a more conventional suit to these company meetings.
You can't outrun your past.
Friday, tell me I didn't just imagine that.
Negative, sir. Sir, incoming!
A little late, don't you think? Friday, suit up, now!
All systems online.
What?
Sir, hostiles inbound, 10 o'clock.
So much for a hero's welcome.
What the hell?
Any idea who we're up against?
You've made your share of enemies, sir. I'll need more time. Above you.
It's like Iron Man Flight Simulator?
That's how it's done.
Threat neutralized.
Good. I have a plane to catch.
Oh, Iron Man VR. Oh. Okay.
Welcome to State of Play, a look ahead to the future of PlayStation. Throughout the year, State of Play will showcase upcoming games,
It's just a
updates, and
VR
announcements. And we've got plenty in store for our first
Dang it.
episode, like the debut of Marvel's Iron Man VR, which is coming to PlayStation VR in 2019 from PlayStation's worldwide studios, developer Camouflage, and Marvel Games. Up next, a fan favorite announces extra goodies for PS4 players. Let's take a look.
I was hyped for a second because I thought that was I thought maybe that was the Avengers project. I was like, I'd be kind of a weird place to show it here because this is probably more exclusive stuff. But yeah, if we don't see that game at E3, it's probably delayed. Dang, they had me there for a second. This game's coming to everything. Yeah.
The popular kart racer is due out June 21st. Now, let's shift gears. Next up, the team at Hello Games beams us an update from the world of No Man's Sky.
Okay. Know about this. So I think that I think this is more what people
It's
were
a
kind of
match made in heaven.
expecting.
This summer, Hello Games plans to release No Man's Sky Beyond, a major update that adds, you guessed it, PlayStation VR support. And yep, the update will be free.
They were, yeah.
Now let's get the world's first look at an
The whole
upcoming game from
multiplayer
PlayStation's worldwide studios and developer Robot Entertainment. You're seeing first gameplay of Ready Set Heroes. This is a fast-paced multiplayer
cool.
dungeon crawler that packs a big twist. Choose from multiple playable characters, then launch into a randomly chosen dungeon to slay monsters, dodge traps, and collect mountains of loot. Now, here's the twist. You're actually competing against an opposing team who's racing through an identical dungeon. Reaching the end of the dungeon will trigger a winner-take-all arena brawl. The faster you progress through the dungeon, the more powerful you'll be when it's time to throw down. Ready Set Heroes had us hooked from the moment we picked up the controller. The combat feels crunchy and the loot flows like water. The final game is expected to support up to 4 players across online multiplayer and local split screen. Sounds like perfect party game material. Look for Ready Set Heroes to hit PS4 later this year.
Looks fun. Looks like a fun
Next,
multiplayer
let's get an
game.
update on the eagerly awaited PlayStation VR game first announced at Paris Games Week.
Ryan Marks, SAS Nomad Squad. You're facing multiple life sentences. Conspiracy, arson, more murders than we could even count. I just want to know what went down.
My name is Ryan Marks. I'm a soldier. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my day job. But it's always nice to come home. Spend some time with the family. Mum,
Oh, for God's sake, what did I tell you?
see some culture,
Nice use of that Special Forces stealth there, mate.
take in the sights,
Let's get inside, find out what is hiding.
catch up with some old friends.
Think of it as a merger. Apart from you. You can f off back to the army.
Is that it?
Oh, I think I broke a window.
Tony's been approaching some of our people.
What are we looking for then?
Clues, evidence, anything that will tell us what Tony's up to. Got it.
We need to push back hard or we're finished.
Get me under me! Closer! Closer!
Average weekend, really.
Blood and Truth.
PlayStation VR heavyweight Blood and Truth finally has a confirmed release date, May 28th. That's just around the corner. In fact, PlayStation VR players have a lot to get excited about this year. Here's a look at the next wave of PlayStation VR titles slated for 2019.
Turn the bass up. I wanna see you move. And you can bring your friends.
Well, they did mention that, like, in the little thing before this, that, like, they did mention the VR by name, so I wonder if it's gonna be, like, half the presentation. I don't think they ever said how long it's gonna be, though, right? I believe so. Well.
Great human resource.
Okay. That's audio at least. Almost there.
Digital Devolver.
There we go. Looking good, Sam. Sam, give me a systems diagnostic. I need to know what is going on. I need the crew.
Uh-oh.
I know you're all afraid of what is happening. To the
That's not
station.
good.
To us.
Captain.
And quite right too.
Oh my God.
I just want you to know. Whatever happens next.
Sam?
Sorry.
It's time. You have to take us there.
Oof.
Science fiction thriller Observation is coming
That
soon to
looks cool.
PS4, and it's bringing some serious development talent to its unusual and haunting premise. Our next game is a frightening new installment in a fan favorite
Oh.
series.
Wait, is this something that, like, have they not shown this anywhere before? That's gonna. Oh, it's the VR one. Oh, no, 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 no. No, thank you. I just was never really a fan of these games, so I think playing them in VR would be kind of rough. But some people might be excited about it. I'm pretty sure that they mentioned that this existed.
Here's some first footage. You'll try to survive different levels from the original games, as well as all new nightmares.
Has picked up some unwanted friends. To clear the infestation, apply the Fazbear Entertainment restaurant.
Five Nights at Freddy's VR, Help Wanted, is the first virtual reality game in the Five Nights universe, and it's coming to PlayStation VR this spring.
Does that mean there's gonna be more?
Next, let's get a new look at a gorgeous adventure coming soon to PS4 from PlayStation's Worldwide Studios.
Oh, what's this? Your little coloring book?
Give me that.
Hello?
Dude, he just wanted to draw. Dude, it's the paintbrush from Super Mario Sunshine. The hell?
Whoa! You're alive?
Oh, that's cool looking.
Hey, over here. You want me to do that? To paint this whole town back to life.
It's the opposite of Super Mario Sunshine. It's like Splatoon, but we're doing art. Oh Jesus! My God!
If I leave now, that darkness will just come back here. I can't let that happen.
Concrete Genie.
Concrete Genie is a creative
Looks
new
nice.
adventure from
I like
developer
it.
Pixel Opus. And today, we can also confirm the game will feature a PlayStation VR mode. More details to come as Concrete Genie prepares for launch later this year. Up next, an update from the dangerous world of Days Gone.
Isn't this?
You know, we never
Come out
talked
soon.
about it while we still wore the colors. All this time out in the freak show,
I feel like-
shit like this didn't matter anymore.
I have not heard much about this
We
game at
wrote
all.
out farewell.
And I think it comes
Without
out
Sarah,
soon.
I knew that we were leaving everything behind.
What did you do?
Everything that mattered was gone.
Folks here in a lot of pain, Deke. You find his stash. Bring it to me. To me, Deke. You do that, we'll see what we can do for you.
Deke, bro.
And I know what kind of man he is. What he's done. He done any worse than you? Ricky? How about me?
What? That kind of looked like Vanilla Ice.
You're afraid to be here. You're afraid to be a part of something. We need you here, and that scares the hell out of you. We have to look out for each other. That is all we got.
You could have saved a few lives.
There was no hope, there was no time, there was no room, okay? We'd already turned on each other by the time the hordes arrived.
Hope you're right about your old lady, Deke. Gotta ask you something. What does it matter if everyone else is dead?
So is this kind of like a more open world concept on like...
Days Gone is just 1 month away, so let's take a peek at some new gameplay.
On like zombie...
Days Gone is set in a harsh and unforgiving world populated by roving bandits and flesh-eating freakers. As bounty hunter Deacon St. John, you'll upgrade your bike, scavenge weaponry, and toss Molotov cocktails, all in a bid to stay one step ahead of certain death. And you'll need all the firepower you can find when you face off with the game's more powerful freakers, like this Breaker. But in Days Gone, your wits might be your greatest weapon. Why take on a heavily guarded enemy encampment when you can lure in a freaker horde and let them handle the dirty work? We can't wait to see the screens and videos you share when Days Gone launches on April 26th. Before we go, let's get one more update from the gang at NetherRealm Studios.
Who's next?
I'm next. Hollywood.
I heard something about... I'm gonna punch him in.
Go back to the 90s.
I heard something about like a lot of the roster for this game kind of leaking early, so
our future,
kind of
it is insane.
Makes the reveal trailers like a little less exciting, but I mean like you know, obviously the reveal for what they look like in the engine is probably still exciting for Mortal Kombat. A game that, surprising to me, is coming to everything. Did not think it would. That's really cool. And there's all this time travel stuff, so there's like different ages and outfits and stuff.
That was easy.
Oh yeah, that guy is like a time shifter or something. Can't remember if he's the one that can like change the countdown timer on the match.
Do my own stunts. You? I got people for that. Poser.
Who Johnny Cage is. But I guess time travel is a cool concept for it because you're gonna get like a bunch of alternate costumes and characters from like all the different.
It's official. Series veterans Jax, Kung Lao,
I would
and Liu
imagine,
Kang
like,
are joining the ever-growing Mortal Kombat 11 lineup. And stay tuned, NetherRealm is promising more updates before launch on April 23rd.
That game's gonna be Evo.
Well, that's a wrap on our very first episode of State of Play. This was just the beginning. We'll be back throughout the year to share new announcements, first look trailers, and other updates from the world of PlayStation. See you soon, and thanks for watching.
So, 20 minutes, okay. Okay. I guess it just didn't seem like 20 minutes went by that quick. No, like, one last thing. Open with a big trailer. it's you know, I can see where they get the idea for their for it and everything, because you know everybody's doing it. Obviously Nintendo has the Nintendo Directs and they do really well with those. Yeah, they didn't like end it with a big thing. They didn't have anything like too shocking. It was more like just updates to what's going on with the game. So it makes me wonder if they'll use it. Like, see, this is like when they announced this, I was thinking they would like, okay, so obviously you get the idea out there, you do one, I don't know, maybe there's even another one before E3, but then when E3 rolls around, obviously since they're not going to be there, but they still probably want to have something, I would imagine maybe they will do like a big one of these at like around June or something like that, just to do some game announcements or something. I don't know. Like, I would imagine, like, since there's no more, since they're not at E3 and they're not doing a PlayStation experience, that this is how we'll get our actual, like, new big news for stuff, not just like updates on games. So we will see. I think, you know, obviously it's the first one, so it'll change and you know, they'll get more and more used to it, but we'll see going forward. There's some cool stuff in there. What did you guys think of this? Let me know. Yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.